Alrighty, folks. What's up with my heels? So I've seen this video and I wanted to make a response to it. The video was by Practical Nurse, and he said he got some out of spec ammo from PSA. And as a consumer of their ammo and someone who has recently bought a lot of their ammo, I'll just pick these two boxes at random. I'm gonna be testing it and comparing the spec to whoops, that's a 308, sorry about that. 308 coming soon, by the way. I'm gonna be testing it against, this is just some Poly Wolf performance, and then this is the regular Soviet arms, and then this is the Saber. So we're gonna be comparing them, taking the normal specs of them, seeing if they was right or wrong. I got my calibers out. I rarely get to use my calibers in videos, so I'm pretty excited about this one, so stay tuned past the intro. Alrighty, let's get the calibers out and make sure everything's good. Alright, so make sure we are zeroed. I'm just putting it as far as I can go. 0. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Zeroed out. Alright, so let's start off. Let me just take these at random, honestly. I'm not gonna do them all, but as I do this though, I wanna talk about some stuff. And PSA, man, I've been seeing a lot of I've been just doing a lot of research on their other products because I'm really thinking about investing in some of their rifles and stuff. Their AR-15 game, I think they got that on lock, right? Pretty much they got that on fire. That's on fire. But it'd be the, I think the 300 Blackout PSA Jackal was having some problems with some folks, like feed ramps and stuff. My regular Jackal I've never had no problems with, and I've heard a couple people having problems with theirs, but not really that many. So there's been the 300 Blackout Jackal people was having problems with. I think they solved those. And their AKs, I guess the new crank that just came out. Me personally, I don't like 5.56 cranks. If I was gonna get a 5.56, it'd probably be like a little longer, probably like a 11.5, 10.5, something like that. And then what else they was having? Oh, the micro daggers. People was having problems with their them having dead triggers and firing pins like sticking or whatever. If that was me, with the money that you save from buying it, I would just buy an OEM parts kit, lower parts and upper parts. Like I would just put the, since it does work with the upper parts, you know, I don't think I've seen an eternal difference. So that's what I would do. So let me see, I'm just gonna take like 10 random bullets, I guess. I'm just randomly pulling them out. No particular order, but it looks to me that the cannelure, like the little mark part on the bottom, looks like they're all lined up to me, but that's what we're here to test. And this is an unbiased review. So for the control, let's test this and see how big this is. It's supposed to be 56 millimeters is the spec, 56. So let's see. So this is exactly 59.6. That's pretty straight in there, 59.6. Actually, it's less than that, 58.6. Okay. 55.87. All right, that's our group. That's our standard. So let's start doing. Oh, I gotta pull out some more of these. Let's see. Pull out some more of these. And just looking at it, just looking at the cannelures, they all look like they're lined up, but like I said, we gotta measure that. Oh, I wish I had a ruler. line these up. Anyways, let's get to measuring. All right, let's see. This is 55.94. Let's see, black tip. 55.79. Now, I don't think none of mine are gonna be out of spec. But PSA 59. PSA, from what I understand, all of their ammo stuff is like automated, and their quality control is done like by hand. But it's just some stuff you can't really do by hand, so they have to do it by machine because it's such tight specs. Like, you know, they don't really want to leave a lot of room for human error. 55.83. So, and this is just, I think this is the best way to randomly, you know, just pull them out. Make sure it's even. 55.74. And then another problem he was having was with the magazines, loading them up in the magazine, so I'm going to do that as well. Make sure they straight when I measure. As straight as I can be. 55.73. But like I said, all of my cantilevers, I mean, theirs was like visibly, the line was like visibly 55.83. Their lines, this line right here, was like visibly sticking out on a couple, and these are like barely at the rim, and I can tell that all of these are going to be in spec just by visually looking at them. Some actually might be a little bit under. Nah, they all look the same for real. Just as a visual inspection, you know, none of them seem to be sticking out. But we'll see in the mag test if they're all in spec. But like I said, all of these are measuring in spec, which, you know, I'm glad that I figured out this, because I never thought to test my ammo to see if it's in spec. Which is crazy that the Russian and the Chinese stuff, as far as AKs, be like the best. That'd be like the gold standard. 55.68. Chinese and AK stuff. Who would have thought Chinese and Russians would be the best at making AKs? I mean, I think the AK is Russian. Is Izmash Kalashnikova. 5579. Oh, it's 558. Okay. Like I said, the mag test will really be the test. And then there's the coating on here that feels pretty. It's like it feels slick, but it's not quite like a slick coating, I guess, like a non-corrosive kind of thing. It says that they are non-corrosive, I believe. Yeah, non-corrosive, but they got their own special type of coating that they put on there, so it's pretty interesting. 5.91. This is like the closest one that's been like close to the 56. 5.7. It seems that there's not really a lot of room for error in mine, honestly. 5 point. Yeah, I hope y'all can see that. 5.55 points. All right, 2 more to go. Sorry, I haven't been doing a lot of talking in this one. Just trying to get this measurement out the way. 55 point. Okay, and I'm not gonna measure all of my bullets. I have so many of these things, but I did do a visual inspection last night to see if the little cantilor was peeking out in a little bit more on any of the other ones. Actually, that's what I need, like a cantilor measurer. I need the guy who's like the school of he be like testing the bulk carriers. I need him to test some ammo. I'm sure he'll know the right tools and stuff. 55.7. Okay. So it seems all of these are on spec, but I'm gonna put them in a magazine. And this is my most finicky magazine that I have too. I'm gonna put it in here just to see. I think this can only hold 10, so I'm gonna do a mix of both. And the guy was saying if it doesn't push down, basically, that's these are pushing down. I don't know how many I have. Just put them in randomly though, but it seems like these are going in. And they're just fine. Because if they're too long, they're hitting the lip, because apparently some magazines don't have as much. Okay, so these are good right here. So I'm gonna take these out. Put these to the side. Apparently though, magazines, anything with the AK platform is kind of not finicky per se, but it's either tight or loose tolerances. It's really not perfect fit for real. You always gotta fit it. Rails. I think the only thing that I didn't have to fit on my AK was my detent that I put in for the muzzle brakes. And even still, I still had to do some Dremel work to get the thread protector off. Okay, test these last 2, 4, 6. See if they fit in the mag. And this will be my test completed. As far as just my stuff in spec. I mean, and you know, granted, I'm not gonna say all PSA ammo is gonna be in spec forever, whatever, but yeah, these working fine. So I can't say too much about their, you know, quality control as far as other people's experiences, but my experience is fine. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or if I'm just getting, I mean, but this was like the first batch, like literally when these went live, I bought some. So, I mean, I literally, I don't think I got the first batch, but I definitely got, I placed my order like as soon as they came out. So let me know, did I just get lucky or something? Let me know in the comments down below. But think about making some ASMR videos about the AK stuff, so let me know if y'all would watch that. But anyways, guys, I can't complain. I haven't shot it yet, but I'm sure it'll run fine just because of the specs and information that I got today. And probably not going to be shooting a whole bunch of this stuff, and that's another point of this video. What I've been doing lately is buying ammo that I know that I'm not gonna shoot at the range. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like I'm building up a stock. Oh, I put this in the wrong thing because these is black too. Yeah, I'm building up a stockpile of ammo that I either can't shoot at the range, but I know works flawlessly in my gun. For instance, green tip, you can't shoot that at most ranges just because it's still targets or because of the background, whatever. Or incendiary, I got some incendiary bullets too as well. But I've been building up a collection of stuff, like especially self-defense ammo. If it costs a grip, I know I'm not gonna shoot that because I don't want to shoot that, but I'm gonna shoot a box of it to test it, make sure it functions flawlessly. But like been buying really 2 different types of ammo: range ammo that I know I'm gonna shoot, and then basically like that's included in stockpile, like junk ammo, and then regular ammo that would be good for self-defense that I know that I probably won't shoot, like other than just a test to make sure that it works. And then after that, I'm basically just gonna keep buying it until I got a comfortable amount of stockpile. And that's how I've been stockpiling my ammo, just basically buying a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna shoot. And for me, that works because I know that I'm not going to use it, and I know that I'll have it if I do need it, and then if I do need it, I have it, if that makes sense. I know that sounds kind of backwards, but to me it makes sense. Like for instance, my my pistol ammo, I know you guys have seen me talk about this, my frangible and my Polymax red tip, blue tip, pink tip, purple tip, whatever tip, don't matter. I don't never shoot this because this is like 70, 80, 90 cents a round. This frangible ammo stuff is expensive. It is not cheap, to say the least. And I'll buy it so that I can carry it, but I will not shoot it. And that is a fact. I've shot it a couple times out of my guns that I've just finished completing, whatever, to make sure that they ran flawlessly. And if they did, then I carried them. If not, then I toss the ammo to the side or whatever. But I know that it runs in my OEM mags, and I know that it runs, period. So I got it, and I have a lot of it because I don't shoot it really ever. But I have a whole bunch of range ammo that I'll just, you know, I'll just run whenever because it's range ammo. Like, and I think that's what kind of PSA was trying to accomplish, like just giving ammo to the consumers, you know, like somebody said in their video, well, they make the guns, they might as well make some ammo to put in it. You know, why not be a one-stop shop for stuff like, you know, buy the gun, buy the ammo, buy the stocks, buy the parts, buy the red dots, buy everything, you know, all in one place, and then you ain't got to really shop nowhere else. That's their whole goal, is to get you to shop there, you know, even if it is with their parent companies, whatever. Because from what I understand, AAC is an affiliate of PSA. It's owned by the people who own PSA, but it's not directly, you know, PSA ammo, because AAC was the ones who brought the 300 Blackout to market, and those were the guys who actually invented the 300 Blackout cartridge. That's why it's called the AAC 300 Blackout, something like that. And they really started falling under, so PSA saw the opportunity because, hey, they got the machining, they got the tooling that we need, you know, for whatever calibers, and they took advantage and they got a good product. Me personally, I would say buy it just because they do got really cheap range ammo. I would always say, you know, check your ammo, check the spec, look at the cannelures on these to see if they're really good. This is not PSA ammo, by the way, but you know, always check to see if they're any good. But like I said, I've shot probably 7,000-8,000 rounds of the AAC 5.56 through my Jackal and through my other rifles. I've probably shot a good 10,000 out of my 9mm handguns of AAC. Anyway, that's exclusively where I've been shopping lately. And it's not because I really mess with PSA. It's just because the prices are so stable. I know the price isn't really going to change. Like, ever since I've been shopping there, the prices of anything really hasn't changed. I know how much it's going to be. I know how much 100 rounds of 9mm is going to be. The market really isn't touching their prices right now. I know how much this saber is. I know how much I can get some 5.56 AAC 75 grain 5.56. I know how much it's gonna be. It's gonna be $9.99, and I know that I can get 10 boxes, which is 200 rounds, for about $116. I know this, you know, and I can factor that into my budget, you know. I don't remember how much these cost, but I know this is significantly less than this. I want to say this was like $8.99 a box, $9.99 a box. So, and this one was like $10.99. The saber is always a little bit more, but like I said, I have a whole bunch of PSA AAC ammo, and with them trying to bring this to, especially with the Russian ban on ammo that we have right now from imports, it's getting kind of rough out there. I'm not gonna lie, on ammo, especially on ammo, especially on 7.62x39. And what's really getting hit hard is that 5.45 by 45, 5.45 by 39, I think. I don't know the specs on 5.45, but I know they said they're making 5.45 next. What I really am excited to see from AAC is their steel case 5.56 and even a steel case 223. I want to see that drop. That's really what I would love to see. Maybe a steel case 9mm, but sometimes that actually costs more to make than the normal one, so it might be more. But they're doing their thing. They have so many calibers already available. I'm about to invest in their 308 and start stacking up on that for when I build my 308 Jackal. Yeah, my 308 Jackal. Oh yeah, I know that's crazy. But I'm about to start investing in their 308. They got 5.56, 223, 7.62x39, 308. They got like 45 long coat, 45 380, and it's all made by them. So they're like really pumping stuff out, y'all. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Are they just trying to overcompensate by mass producing? And is it, you know, their quality control suffering and because of that, or is they just pumping out so much that their quality control is just gonna suffer no matter what? I don't know. I don't think I've personally had a problem with their quality control, but I always take other people's opinions into consideration when they say something like that, because that always does affect me. It does affect whether I buy stuff, and I do take that into consideration when I'm buying stuff. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. And I would say, if you see it and you got the money for it, buy it. Simple. Peace.